The book called When Women Ruled the World by Kara Cooney should actually be called When Women Ruled Egypt, but nevertheless, there are a lot of good things to take from the book. So it covers different circumstances and situations that we know from history and from archaeology and all of these things when Egyptian women ruled Egypt, whether by happenstance, circumstance, or whatever took place. So it wasn't typical, as it is, these days for women to be pharaohs, to be kings, or to be queens. They were mostly, again, queens in the sense that you had a pharaoh that you were attached to, that you had a son you were attached to. So a lot of their stories have that kind of beginning where they were able to utilize their position to become rulers of Egypt. The book is actually really interesting because there's a lot of suspected drama in these stories. There's the kind of life that we knew they lived where the women would have been in a harem with their daughters and the children, and they would have been competing in the harem for position, for title, for a daughter to marry her brother once he becomes king, right? Because in Egypt, ancient Egypt, they kind of kept things close in the family for some time. So it's really interesting, and the author does a great job of telling the stories in a way that modern women can relate to. A lot of these women were making the best of what they had. A lot of them were trying to just protect their lives and their legacy, their children. And some of them, in doing that, did really great jobs at ruling an entire country, at increasing trade, bringing resources into the country. Golden ages happened under some of these women rulers. So I think it's a great read if you like women's history, Egyptian history, if you're just interested in gender and how that plays out in leadership and politics. So highly recommend. Definitely take a read. Let me know what you think in the comments.